From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Chicago White Sox.
And now, your 2000.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
White Sox.
So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. One of the elite home run hitters in the league this year.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
And here it comes. That's in there. And that's how this series begins.
First pitch, 7-10.
The pitch. And there's a ball. Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Kicks and fires. And a base hit on a line. Around first, digging for two. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. In there, and it's 0-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it over to Sheets. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting third.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Elias Diaz.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
C.J. Cron stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Slice down the right side. Cease, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. McMahon takes his lead at third with 1 away. On a line, base hit. The run comes across and the Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Next pitch misses. 2-0.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now it's filled up.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Three-two now. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Man at first. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And the first offering is not close. Two outs. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Anderson has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill today, Chad Kuhl.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And he hits a ground ball right side. Rogers handles the chance. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn. And that's in there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. Chi Sox held in check here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Randall Grichuk now having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And he deals. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's Michael Toglia. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Left-hand batter waits. There's a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. There's the strike.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
1-2 here. And another ball. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And the righty deals. Way upstairs. Full count now. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Alan Trejo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. To the left side, but it is well foul. Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Eloy Jimenez.
Leading up for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The 0-2. Got him. And there's 1 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Luis Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
And up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In there for strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
In the air, left field. Daza moving under this one. Squeezes it. And that is that. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ryan McMahon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one lifted to left. Vaughn on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Daza. He's 0 for 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
2 up, 2 down.
Now back, designated hitter, C.J. Crone.
And here is C.J. Crone.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First offering, and it just misses. And the 1-0. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And 1-2.
2012, 1-2 to count.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one not close. 2-2.
2-2.
That's down and in.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a pitch. That one pushed foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Out towards left center. Robert on his way over. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And now Yoan Moncada.
Leading up for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Adam Engel.
The batter now is Adam Engel. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's ripped to right down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Engel over at second, one down. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First offering misses the mark. And that one fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 1-2 stays alive. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grichuk glides to his left. Snags it on the run. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Garcia.
So up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Blackman makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 1 apiece. Start of the 4th. Now it's Charlie Blackman.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Cease back to work. Inside corner for a strike. That's strike 1. The pitch. Hit hard, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
The batter, number 7.
Brendan Rodgers digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. In the air, left side. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now here is Randall Grichuk. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the dirt, blocked.
Now batting,
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Rodgers, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Right-hander kicks, deals, stays alive. Next pitch is popped up. To second, there's one, and he'll keep it for just the one.
Now batting, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. In there for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. Anderson relay to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. Tapped softly on the ground, and he grabs it foul. Out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Eloy Jimenez now. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Luis Robert. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Around first, heading for 2. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And next to hit for the Sox, Gavin Sheets.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
First pitch, and he just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
You're playing 11, 1-1.
Man on second, 2 down. That one is upstairs.
2-1.
Man at second. That one fouled off, 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's towards center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So a man left for the White Sox. They're down 2-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trejo.
The shortstop, Alan Trejo.
The pitch. That's in there. And the 0-1. On the ground. The flip to the pitcher covering. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. In there, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Next pitch is popped up. Anderson to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Jonathan Daza.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the batter now, Jonathan Daza. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Anderson under it. He's got it, and that is that. Rockies are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here on the south side, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Rogers gets under it. Makes the grab. One down.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
And up next for Chicago, Adam Engel. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Now the throw to first on the run. That takes care of Engel.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. In the air, left field. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Tim Anderson, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here's the 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The White Sox leave one. And they trail it here 2-1. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, top of the 6th inning. Now here is C.J. Cron. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
First sign of movement in the White Sox bullpen. Vince Velasquez appears to be getting loose. Diekman, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. Next pitch is popped up. Anderson under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Chuck Nasty. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The pitch. Blackmon tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks.
Second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
2 outs, bases. empty. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. First pitch, not close. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that ends the inning. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 2 and the White Sox 1. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Leury Garcia up to the plate.
For the White Sox, the second baseman, Leury.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point on that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. One gone here.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch.
Andrew Vaughn now. In there for strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. And there's 2 down. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Eloy Jimenez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Back to the mound. Rodgers throws to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and our score remains 2-1. New pitcher for the White Sox, Vince Velasquez. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Well, one-run game. Stepping in, Randall Grichuk.
Leading off for Colorado, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
kicks and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Michael Toglia now at the plate.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. Rips one to right. Engel makes the grab. And there are two down.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here on the south side, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Robert.
The center fielder.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Cool, back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Gavin Sheets. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Robert on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Robert at second with nobody out. That to right. Racing makes the catch. And there's one down. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here is Moncada. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chad Kuhl gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Justin Lawrence gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll work on holding this lead. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Up the middle. Save!
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in any inning.
Adam Engel steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's going.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. The squeeze has popped up. Lawrence makes the play, and there's two down. The throw is wild, and it gets away. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-2. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The pitch. On the ground to first. Tolio steps on the bag, and that's the third out. The tying run comes across, and we're knotted up again. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Alan Trejo.
Leading up for Colorado, the shortstop, Alan.
And here it comes. And ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Anderson to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. Right-handed reliever. And the 1-0 misses low. Two-0. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. That's his 99th career homer. And that gives him the lead. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jonathan Daza.
The left fielder, number 2.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, C.J. Crone.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, C.J. Crone. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Here comes a pitch. That's inside. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Let's watch and see.
Two. Got him. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So digging in, Leori Garcia. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is foul back. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And here is Andrew Vaughn. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The tying run at the plate. In the air, right field, and that'll get down for a hit. So Eloy Jimenez now gets a chance with two gone.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Eloy Jimenez.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Foul ball. Vaughn off of first with two away. Next offering is down low.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Two. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So a man left for the White Sox. They trail it 3-2. And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. The hard-throwing Australian. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Hendricks.
Back here on the south side, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
The pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pitch. That one in there across the letters. And a 2-1 on the way. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Squibbed out in front of the plate. Sends it over to Sheets. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Randall Richards.
Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that's in there for strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the air out towards right center. Robert as he glides to his left. And that is that. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 3 and the White Sox 2. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Luis Robert. And there's no doubt that
For the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis.
Daniel Bard gets the call to the mound.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Up next to the White Sox, the first baseman,
Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Righty to the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to Tolia. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, the third baseman, Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And first offering is fouled off. White Sox down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Next offering is fouled back.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grichuk settles under this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies take game 1 of the series on the road.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Justin Lawrence collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Rockies to a win against the White Sox 3-2. As of today, the White Sox sit in first place in the American League Central Division, 2 games up on second place. While the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division, they're over 20 games out of first. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they made short work of the Padres 9-1. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division, 11 games out of first. And the Padres sit in third place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Clayton Kershaw won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 4-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in fourth place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Dodgers are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Mike Yastrzemski plated 3 runs on the day as the Giants took down the Braves 4-3. Heading into the day, the Giants sit in second place in the National League West Division. They're 19.5 games out of first, while the Braves sit in third place in the National League East Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. The Miami Marlins broke up their 5-game losing skid as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-4. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in second place in the National League East Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Phillies are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. James McCann grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Mets took care of the Cubs 5-3. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in fourth place in the NL East. They're 7.5 games out of first, while the Cubs sit in second place in the National League Central. They trail by 8.5 games. Joe Ross grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Nationals took down the Orioles 6-2. In the standings, the Nationals are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-0. As of today, the Reds are in fourth place in the NL Central. They're 18.5 games out of first, while the Pirates are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Redbirds had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-4. As of right now, the Cardinals are atop the NL Central, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. And the Brewers are third in the division, 12.5 games back. The Toronto Blue Jays combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 2-1. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Rays are third in the division, 11.5 games out of first. The Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Yankees 10-7. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox are in fourth place in the AL East. They're 15 games back. And the Yankees are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 6-1. At the start of the day, the Guardians sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're 2 games back. And the Angels are atop the American League West, 2 games up on second place. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-0. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 8-6. Heading into the day, the Twins are in third place in the AL Central, 12.5 games back. And the Royals are fourth in the division. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Rangers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 2-0. As of today, the Rangers sit in fourth place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
you.